What is going on, everyone? That is right. Your boy, the hair is out. Christmas is around the corner. I hope everyone has a fantastic holiday break. But damn, 143 to 135. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. 135 points to the Utah Jazz is way too much to give up. There is a reason why that many points were scored. DeAndre Hawkins here with another beautiful edition of Lakers Talk Daily presented by Pechanga Resort Casino. You can play a perfect combination at Pechanga Resort Casino, the official Native American resort and casino of the Los Angeles Lakers. Skip the traffic. Head on over to Pechanga Resort Casino just off the I-15 in Temecula. Visit Pechanga.com or call 888-PECHANGA for reservations and for more information. Let me read you this. How many free throws both teams shot? For the Lakers, they shot a total of 39 free throws. They shot 32 out of 39. The Utah Jazz shot 47 free throws. They were 31 of 47. How many times were the refs going to blow their whistle in last night's game? But honestly, both teams weren't playing that great of a defense. When you see the final score is 143 to 135, and I understand, this is the NBA today. A lot of high-scoring games. There's not much defense being played. However, if you're the Los Angeles Lakers and you understand that your defense has not been that good throughout the season thus far, don't you think that you want to try to improve against a game like a Utah Jazz? I understand. The Utah Jazz are 10-16. They are 10-16. The record doesn't really show how hard they play. They're well coached. I understand all that. But the Lakers gave up over 70 points at half to the Utah Jazz. That is a lot of points to give up. A lot. And honestly, this is where we're at. The ball is also sticky in Luka Doncic's hands. And I'm not saying the Lakers are better without Luka Doncic. Let's be real. Come on now. He's a superstar for a reason. But when you see sometimes him getting subbed out, you see the ball moving a little bit more, you see guys running, you see Jared Vanderbilt running, you see Jake LaRavia running, you see LeBron James getting the offense orchestrated, all these different types of things. But when the ball's in Luka Doncic's hands, sometimes you see early step back three into the shot clock, or you see a contested three into the shot, and early into the shot clock. Like, when is there going to be real fluid movement around the offense? I understand Lakers scored 143 points, but we got to keep in consideration that they did shoot 39 free throws. So that takes a lot into how many points in their point total. But that's a lot of points the Lakers are giving up to a Utah Jazz team. There's got to be some way to figure out how the Lakers can sustain high-level defense. We've seen it. We've seen it against the Phoenix Suns in that second half, especially when they went on a 24-0 scoring run. Why can't they translate that into the next game against the Utah Jazz? Don't know if it was because of the flight, traveling to Utah, whatever the case is. But the Lakers aren't going to have any success this year if they cannot defend. If they cannot defend the basketball, then there is no hope for this team. And we just got to be honest and we got to be real about it. I understand the Lakers' offense was never an issue going into the season. The issue and the biggest one is, can they defend? Specifically Luka Doncic and Austin Reeves. And that has not been the case. That has not been the case. And you know what? I'm really excited. Lakers have a chance to stack up more wins. They got the Los Angeles Clippers next, tomorrow. Then they got the Phoenix Suns again in Phoenix. And then guess what? The matchup that we've been finally waiting for. A team that people are comparing the Lakers to. A team that people say this can be an early test to see where the Lakers are at. That is right. The Houston Rockets come to LA on Christmas Day. And we already know that is going to be fireworks. But they got to be able to defend the Rock. I'm sorry, man. But you're giving up 34 points to Keontae George. No disrespect, yeah, he's been playing really well throughout this entire season. But it was just too many times over and over again. There goes a wide open look. The Lakers failed to guard the three-point line. The Lakers failed to keep somebody in front. You can't always try to outscore guys and outscore teams. At some point, you're going to have to zero in and play defense. We do need to get into a little bit of Luka Doncic and his offense and see what JJ Redick had comments to say as far as having Luka Doncic play off ball. We'll talk a little bit about that right after let my partners at Pechanga give you guys a quick word.
At Pechanga Resort Casino, you can rock and roll, sip and slide, twist and shout Play your perfect combination at Pechanga Resort Casino, official Indian gaming sponsor of the Lakers.
So JJ Redick made comments before and after the game as far as trying to get Luka Doncic to play off ball more. He said if we get Luka Doncic to play 10% off ball, then we have something going. Because the ball does get sticky in his hands. And I get it. He's fresh off a triple-double. But there is some things that we have to be concerned about is why does every single shot have to be so tough for Luka Doncic? And I think that's where JJ Redick's mindset is coming from. If we can get him to play off ball, we can get him to come off some screens, have more of a movement, and the offense is more in a rhythm, we might have something cooking. Because there's times when the ball is in his hands, he's bringing the ball up and doing all these things. Like, it's making it hard on him to even score. Because the ball in his hands, he has to orchestrate the offense. So I think that's where JJ Redick is coming in from. Like, hey, this is not the Dallas Mavericks. You don't have to have the ball in your hand 24/7. We can have you play off the ball, have you create and score in different ways to have more of a fluid offense. You coming off of a screen, you coming off of a cut. The ball is going to return in your hands, especially when it comes late into the shot clock. But this early step back three, not going in, shooting 4-12, like he has not been a good three-point shooter throughout this season. That's because of the shot difficulty that he has taken. So I think that's where the comments are made. I heard everyone talking about in the post-game show with Beto Duran last night. What is going on? Why does the offense look a little better with Luka Doncic? Why do they get after and they run the lanes more when he's not on the floor? Look, we're not going to sit here and act like the Lakers don't need him. They are going to need every ounce of Luka Doncic in order to be successful. But again, coaching, learning, they're going to find ways for the ball to not be so sticky in his hands, to have a more fluid offense. And I'm telling you, the offense has never been an issue. Can the Lakers defend? Stack up more wins, baby. Stack up more wins. They got the Clippers tomorrow. We already know what the Clippers story, how it has been throughout this season. Phoenix again. And the big one that I can't wait to talk about, Lakers versus Houston on Christmas Day. As always, I'll be talking to you guys next week. Appreciate y'all. We out.